Welcome to Boys episode 161. I feel like my voice is extra resonant.
I think there might be a reason behind that, but it always sounds great. You actually got a nod today about how well your voice sounds on the show.
Man, nice. I did, and that just feels good. I got a lot of compliments lately.
Yeah. Well, you did something new. You look great. You sound great.
It's the dye, right? The skin dye.
Yeah. I'm now an avatar. Officially. The tail's in the mail.
Yeah.
The tail's in the mail. It's the Robbie Harris story.
Oh, I like it.
Did you already find the name of the episode?
It'd be Avatar / fic mixed with like Warhammer 40K battle scenes. There's a little something for everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking of, I was thinking of one of my favorite things to do as a kid on the way home. Speaking of horny things.
Mm-hmm.
I've been known my entire life for being the guy who makes a dick and balls out of something and then gets a picture of myself with it.
Yeah.
Like I'm holding it up like it's mine.
Out of like inanimate objects.
Yeah. And I wanted to open up the floor before we get started on the episode.
Mm-hmm.
What's your favorite thing to make a dick and balls out of?
I think my favorite would have to be like going the fruit route, you know?
Oh, yeah.
Banana and 2 apples.
Yeah.
That's the classic.
Yeah.
That's the classic.
Yeah. It's just like, hey, it's delicious and nutritious.
And it looks
like a dick and balls.
Yeah, exactly.
For sure. If your balls were red and your dick was yellow.
I think if I was Steve Harvey and I was like, 100 people surveyed, top 1 answer on the board. And he asked the question.
Yeah.
What's the best?
It would be the banana and some sort of fruit. Mine was going to go banana and orange.
Yeah.
Or cuties. Aww. It's a perfect scale. Makes the dick look bigger.
Yeah.
No more.
I'm going to start calling my nuts cuties, man.
Top 5 answers on the board. What's your favorite phallic food, Adam?
Yeah.
I'm like, oranges and a banana. You can go like the sweets route and do like a Twinkie or a ho-ho and maybe like a...
Well, a ho-ho's round, right?
No, like a
that's a Little Debbie.
Yeah, Twinkie.
The Swiss roll?
Swiss roll.
There you go.
And maybe like maybe 2 like fudge rounds or something. That's big balls.
That is big balls.
Yeah, that's like short dick, big balls.
Usually, well, what comes first? Is it, do you see 2 apples or 2 round objects together and go, well, now I got to find a dick?
No, isolate that. No, I think it's, you see the phallic object first, and then you're like, where can I find a set of balls?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Isolate that.
Yeah.
So I think, for me, it's, you see the 2 things, and they're always bunched together.
Yeah.
Like at work, we have a guy at the shop. He's right at the front door when you walk in. And he's a healthy guy. And he always has have fruit sitting on top of his desk.
Uh-huh.
And one day, he had a banana and 2 little smaller apples. And they were almost perfect. They were just to the side.
Yeah.
So I just took one. I was walking out and I grabbed one and I put it on the other side of that banana.
Yeah.
And I wanted to go, hey. And I walked out.
Listen, dude, it is your duty to make that dick and balls.
Yeah.
If you walk by a fruit plate and you're not making the dick and balls, get out.
Yeah.
Get out.
If there's like a food tray and there are carrots and grapes,
there you
what
go.
are you doing?
Carrots,
Yeah.
carrots and cherry tomatoes.
Yeah.
Bam.
How are you not making dicks and balls?
Making a 3-piece set for you right there.
I mean, say it's a veggie tray. And
Feast your eyes on this.
It's a veggie tray, and that's all there is at a party. What am I going to use? Celery stalk and 2 grape tomatoes.
Yep.
Exactly.
Yep. And you can eat those together.
Yeah.
It's good.
Do you eat it backwards like a stuffed crust pizza?
Put balls first.
Balls first.
Ooh. Remember that stuffed crust pizza for sure? He goes to bite it and then he flips it around last minute and eats the...
Wasn't it Donald Trump?
Yeah.
And there was one with Ringo Starr.
Yeah. And they go,
the pizza
nope.
you eat backwards.
The pizza you eat backwards. But I'm imagining like a porn where a girl goes to suck a dick and then she goes, and then turns the balls first.
And just goes in like a shark attack from underneath.
Oh,
you know?
man.
Wow.
When you're not expecting, or a man.
Or if you're just hanging balls like you're old and then you just like
Slop
shove them in front of the dick. Dude.
Like an ornamental soldier, you know?
Like you're just putting a towel over your shoulder.
Oh, boy.
So it goes further than that, though. Mm-hmm. Sometimes I'll just I'll hold up just one object, like a dick, right?
Yeah.
I have multiple pictures on my phone of me doing that pose. The last one, I was at PetSmart with Kate. We were looking for toys.
Yeah.
for the dog.
Got to be specific there.
Yeah, we're looking for toys. And we walk by and there's like these oversized dog toys.
Yeah.
And one was just a big hot dog, no bun, just a big wiener. A wiener with eyes and a mouth.
Come on.
It's a homeless hot dog right there.
It was probably like homeless hot dog. Yes. It was probably like 3 feet long.
Yeah.
Crazy eyes, like, I'm a crazy wiener.
Yeah.
And I immediately go, take my picture. And I go, no, use my phone. I got to send it to Matt and Colin.
Portrait mode.
Love it. I love it.
Yeah.
There's got to be other things, but I think the clear
like
winner
a plum.
is the fruit.
Not a plum. That's different.
Plums are pretty large, right?
The like a fucking what are you? Sweet fruit. Cucumber.
Yes.
That's a vegetable.
That's a vegetable. That's why I couldn't remember it.
No, but a cucumber, that's always, and that was always joked in movies, especially in the 80s and 90s, about a woman always has a cucumber in the fridge.
A single woman.
Yeah.
Like they'd be like, I'm just imagining Mrs. Doubtfire for some reason.
Yeah.
Like she's in a house going, ooh.
Yeah.
And she like, there's a shot where like she pulls out the cucumber and she's like, I know what this is for.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not like.
It goes in her vagina at night.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it this way.
Vagina at night.
That's so crazy.
It's far cheaper than a fake dick.
Yeah.
It's roughly the same size as that's a fat dick.
Yeah, but you can also like, take like what is it? Like when you're skinning carrots, you know what I'm saying? Like you can do that with a cucumber. And just slap a condom on that bad boy, lube it up, and then just slam
Sit
your
on it.
asshole or
And
vagina.
then when you're done, you know what you can do? You can chop it and put those cucumber slices on your eyes because it's good for bags under your eyes.
Might give you a pink eye though.
After that, probably.
Not with the condom
No,
on.
that's-
Also,
Oh.
wash your fruit. What are you doing? Wash your fruits and vegetables.
And then
You never know.
Put them in the shape of a dick.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're going to get right to the show.
Yeah, man.
But first, I figured we'd knock these ads out real quick. Boyspodcast.com. It's a hub of all things boys. There you will find links to our Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, as well as a golden donate button at the top. Smash that button like Gallagher smashed a watermelon and send
Just
us
what, over and over again
You know-
in front of people?
Gallagher really missed an opening there, no pun intended, to use his mallet as the phallus and 2 watermelons as the balls.
Oh, dude.
Do you
he
think
had to have done that at a show?
Not on a special, not on a filmed special that children would watch, but I'm sure in his, on tour,
Uh-huh.
he would probably pull it out.
Yeah.
Well, that's what I'm wondering.
His adult joke.
As you know, I love Gallagher.
Oh, don't we all?
I celebrate several pieces of his legacy, I
Let
guess
it be
you'd
known,
say.
Boys Podcast, fans of Gallagher.
Yes.
I don't
Write
know
that
about
down.
now. Like as a person
no.
now.
He's
like,
kind of an ass now.
yeah, and it's kind of funny because like, hey, how are you an asshole? Your whole life is you smashing watermelons, which cool.
That's how you made your thousands.
What I would love to have seen is like the sequel, not the sequel to Gallagher, that did exist, but like late career Gallagher, like Dark Gallagher, where he like comes out in a shitty club. He's like smoking a cigarette. He's got the big mustache,
Yeah.
but he also has like 5 o'clock shadow.
Like when George Carlin started wearing all black and
Yeah.
talking about like the world's coming.
no, before that,
Yeah.
like the cocaine fueled Tim Allen Gallagher,
Oh.
like the old Tim Allen
Yes.
before he settled down and became a dad.
So wait, hold on. And this Gallagher, the hat's off, so he's just letting the skirt flow.
He looks like he would be in like Twisted Metal or something.
Yeah.
Fuck
Spawn,
yes.
you know?
What would his Twisted Metal card look like?
A huge watermelon, right?
So
That's not very scary.
instead of smashing fruit, does he like just bring out a hammer on like a stool and he just starts smashing like decomposed fruit, like
Yeah.
rotting fruit that has worms and shit in it?
Dude, and then worms go out into
Yeah.
the crowd.
Or
Dark
just-
Gallagher
Yeah.
would
And
be
everyone's
sweet.
like, oh my god,
Baby
It's some,
doll
like,
heads
yeah,
and
some
shit.
Frank Miller Gallagher.
Yes,
Oh my God.
exactly, dude. That would be so sick. But then he just turned into a crazy old man instead.
He did.
Very
Boys is
weird.
available on iTunes, Stitcher, SoundCloud, YouTube, Spotify. On Spotify, do Boys Podcast, all one word, lowercase. You'll find all of our apps there. You can listen to it at work, listen to it at home, listen to it in the car on the way to buying fruit to shape like dicks.
Listen to it wherever your ears work.
Yeah.
Wherever you want to put it in your ears. Put us in your ears.
Well, I know there's some places where your ears don't work. They just stop working
when you're sleeping,
when you're sleeping.
Mm-hmm.
when you're submerged.
Fall
you're
asleep to
submerged.
boys.
Yeah, leave a review on iTunes. It helps us rise through the ranks. And subscribe where subscriptions are subscribable.
Nice. Email us at boysatboyspodcast.com. Shoot us some feedback.
Studio.
Yeah. Shoot us some feedback. Type in your physical address so we can send you these stickers.
They're running out.
Yeah.
And let's be real here.
The herd's getting thin.
Let's be frank. Thank you to our sponsors, Anthem Brewing. Heard they're coming out with a new watermelon stout. I can't wait.
A stout?
So terrible.
Just going to smash it to my face.
No, what they need is a banana apple ale. And the artwork is a banana and apples that look like dick and balls.
What? So we need to talk to Anthem,
Mm-hmm.
right? Can we get a boys brew that is what it is?
Yeah,
like that's the
should
can?
it should be.
It's like a banana apple hard cider.
yeah.
Dude.
And so that's Dad. That's a cider. So that ties right into the show.
Yeah.
And then we put the dick and balls with the floral background
And
on
the
can.
hard cider, hard is I like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe we call it the hard insider.
Oh my God, that's good.
I'm just
Genius.
just thinking. Let the misogyny drink the misogyny.
Yeah.
This boys podcast.
Yeah, well.
I love it.
It's everybody knows.
AnthemBrewing.com, not misogynist. Check them out online. Go to the tap room. Next time you're out and about with your friends, your loved ones, or by yourself, order an Anthem and tell them boys sent you.
Nice.
Nailed it. FatBison.com as well. I'm just going to keep this train rolling.
Yeah. Well, you normally do Anthem and...
No, I don't. You're right. I do. FatBison.com, friend of the show, good guy, maker of high quality wooden signs, furniture, things. I was about to say furniture and tables.
Yeah, you can find him on fatbison.com. Also, follow him on Instagram because he posts everything that he makes. And he's been knocking them out.
It's just at Fat Bison.
At Fat Bison. Check him out. And while you're on Instagram atting things, atting, is that what you do?
Yeah. I go do an ad every post.
At me, bro.
Yeah, at Champion Vintage. Go find him and check out their stuff. And lastly, thank you guys, all of you, for your donations. As we addressed on previous episode, we had some very lovely people donate some very helpful amounts of funds for the
You
show.
getting choked up over there?
I am getting a little verklempt. But thank you, and thank you for the feedback. Keep it coming. Hey, we'll keep bringing this to you. You keep bringing that love to us.
On with the show. Okay, we're here. Another week has passed in our lives.
Mm-hmm.
One down, how many to go?
Gee, God knows. Do you ever think about that, man? Do you ever find yourself
Here it is.
thinking? Now, I'm starting it right now, off the top. I was finding myself walking back to my office today and thinking, how many more of these? How many more dates? Because I'm starting to have this like pain. Oh, here's the thing. I did a little dumpster diving behind Guitar Center, and I leaned over the side, and it was pretty high off the ground, and I'm using my body, holding myself on that thin piece of metal, and now I'm dealing with the pain of it, and it hurts everywhere. And I was walking to my office, and I go, how much longer am I just going to wake up and just everything hurts, and you can't fix it. You just live with it.
You stretch?
I stretch all the time, dude.
Yeah.
But when you hit 37, it don't matter.
Yeah.
I feel the same way. I think I just need a lot more exercise, and I'm
Tons
you know
more,
what?
man.
I'm going to
Yeah.
do it this time.
Yeah.
I'm going to do it this time. Mark it down. Episode
what?
161.
This time, I'm going to do it for a little bit longer than I did the last time.
Mm-hmm. I want to go outside more, at least. Like, I know I need to be that's the man. I miss having like a manual labor job.
Oh, yeah. It helps a lot.
Yeah. I mean, eventually too, I mean, your body gets used to like what you're doing, even if it is like, picking up like kegs or a fuckload of beer and all this. But
or just moving around a lot all day.
Yeah. But like
Not sitting at a desk for 9 hours.
Yeah, but the fucking bummer is like your body gets used to it, and then like it's just like, oh nah, it's fine. Like what? No. I'm like walking so much every day, lifting all this stuff. Like that's why like I wait tables, and I'm like, oh well, get a bunch of steps in and stuff like that. But at this point, none of it fucking matters.
Well, yeah, eventually you plateau, and that's what was that thing that they were saying a few years back, or maybe longer than that, who knows. It's a thing called muscle muscle trickery where you trick your muscles into thinking that you're doing other things because your body does get used to doing the same thing. So after a while, it stops. Like the same amount of work doesn't do the same thing.
Right.
So instead of doing like 100 crunches or whatever, you do like 25 crunches, then immediately do something else, and then go back to doing another set of crunches later. Because
I want to do a little muscle tricking.
that makes sense.
It reminds me of those things that you would see in the 90s that you would strap them on and they would shock your stomach.
yeah, it looked like a WWF belt.
Yeah.
You'd put it on,
But it shocks you.
yeah, it hurt.
It shocks your muscles and
Yeah.
it makes them tense, right? So
Yeah.
that's what...
I mean,
Have you ever tried anything like that?
A member of my family had one. Okay, there's a member of my family that would buy all of it. Anything to keep you from not having to actually work out.
Okay, what about this? Let's talk about this for a second.
Sure.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
The buns of steel, is that what was the...
That was the Thigh Master.
The Thigh
Definitely
Master.
use one of those.
Okay.
yeah. I mean, those should work.
Okay,
Right,
this one where it's like a two plastic pedals that have like a rubber thing you put your feet in, and then there's a giant spring and then handles. Remember that one?
I do, but that one's getting pretty old-timey.
It looked like no, but they tried to update it.
Yeah.
in the 90s
With like rubber bands.
Yeah, and like
stuff.
it just it's like that doesn't work.
guys
The
remember the
ab
weird-
roller, that was the biggest crock of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, was that the human wheelbarrow?
Yeah, you go down and then like you
Slam
ain't
your
coming back
face
up,
on the
dude.
floor. Yeah.
You just lay on the floor.
Do you guys remember it was like skis? Do you guys?
Oh, yeah.
Nordic Trek?
Yeah.
No,
Or
but it was
the Tony Little.
No. See, this one, it was an actual machine that had the skis on it, right?
Yeah.
And you would like,
Mm-hmm.
But it moved in that circular,
yeah.
natural motion of the leg swing, right?
Well, the one that we had was just like.
Oh, the flat ones, yeah.
The flat one. And like as a kid, I was like, "What? This is just bad skis. Like this is
It's
going
like skiing,
nowhere."
but I can't lift my foot to draw it backwards again.
Yeah, because
I'm
if
just
you do,
sh-
the whole
moonwalking,
thing,
basically.
the whole
basically-
thing lifts up and then like
Yeah,
back
I'm a
in.
5-year-old with brand new socks just skating across the linoleum floor.
Real quick, so why were you dumpster diving at Guitar Center? I know you have like a job and a house.
So I sell a lot of things online, a lot of gear online, and a lot of this gear is odd sizes. So you need boxes for those odd sizes, like
okay.
guitars or whatever.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
they're known to, you can go behind there and you can get cardboard boxes out or whatever.
Gotcha.
So I'm in there looking at boxes. Nothing really I need. I do a quick turnaround. Right behind me is the trash bin.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's empty. Well, today, my friend, is chock full of goodness.
Nice.
But
What treasures did you find?
it was just out of my grasp, though. I couldn't touch. So I had to push myself up and lean over that side. I don't know if you ever having to get inside of a dumpster for any reason whatsoever.
Yeah.
Thin metal.
Uh-huh.
And I'm resting my...
You think they do that on purpose?
Probably.
To keep people from stealing from stealing garbage?
Once it gets a fourth of the way full, make sure you get it dumped out. So there was an amplifier in there, brand new amplifier, but they completely dismantled it. I was like, well, you can use some of these parts.
Yeah.
So I bet somebody drove by and saw me, just my legs dangling out of the
Just
back
like
as I'm
cartoon
reaching in.
style, like,
yeah. Like,
Look-
I'll get it.
Looking like a true dirt merchant.
Just a real... No, and my thought was this. I'm one of those dudes that I used to fucking run away from warehouse music or the record store I worked at. Like, get out of here!
Hey, when the world comes to an end by nuclear bomb, in our Mad Max world we're going to be in, you're going to be king of Junk Mountain, dude.
Oh, dude.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
not above it.
No.
Okay, think about this, though.
I was just wondering. I'm not judging.
You know what went through my mind? And when I'm doing it, I'm like, my dad's voice popped in my head and was like, they're throwing away decent stuff here, man.
Yeah.
I'm always afraid of if I were to get... I've been in a dumpster.
You're afraid of getting out.
No, not so much that, but the two of the walls start closing in like Star Wars after a while. Like, shit, I'm being compacted.
Yeah.
Compacted, or like getting taken, like it coming while you're there.
Oh,
and picking it up.
man.
Well, I used to work at the mall and we had a box crusher. So you had your trash cans,
Oh,
like
yeah.
your dumpsters, and then you had your box. Is that what it's called? Box crusher? Sounds metal.
Sure, it's like it's like
Or
the
sexual.
longer one. That was my favorite part of closing is you put all the boxes in there, pushing that button.
You push that big industrial red button that you know you're not supposed to push, and it pushes it down and shrinks it into a cube and spits it out. And it was just like, you ever sat there watching it? Like, I could jump in here.
right?
Totally. Like,
I could end it all right now.
I could not go back to work.
Yeah. Just
I'm not making light of suicide. I literally thought that thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought, what would it feel like to be crushed?
bad.
Yeah, it would probably feel real bad.
That's got to be one of the worst ways to go, because it's, burning alive, people are like, oh, that'd be so bad. But really, I mean, like, you die from suffocation nine times out of 10. And, like, the burns, it's like burning all your nerve endings. So you don't feel a lot of it.
But you're still conscious.
Yeah. And then, like, drowning seems fucking awful to me.
Yeah.
Have you ever been in the deep end of a pool, or maybe out in the ocean or a lake or something, and you get the feeling that you could probably drown? Like, man,
Yeah,
dude, every time I get in anything deeper than a bathtub, I feel like that.
Panic sets in.
Seriously.
I'm like, fuck.
They call me the shallow end kid.
When there's
Trust me.
when there's no side rails to hold on to, like you're in the middle of the lake.
Yeah.
You're just at the mercy of nature.
My dad would always be like, "Jump off the boat, man! You got a life vest on." I'm like, "But what if you leave me?"
Yeah.
Right.
Like,
I
your
don't know.
dad would do that.
Yeah.
But, like, no, totally understand that. Like, as a...
What if the rapture happens and you're gone?
Yeah.
You're stuck in the middle of the lake.
I remember my mom telling me when I was a kid that she learned, because I never really learned to swim well. I can keep afloat and I can swim. Like in a disaster situation, I'd be okay. Maybe
Yeah.
not in the middle of the ocean, but maybe the middle of like a large puddle or a river, a stream. I remember her telling her that
Wayside.
her dad threw her in the deep end of the pool when she was a kid and was literally like, sink or swim. And that's how she learned to swim.
That is
Dark.
very dark.
So
That's Gallagher dark.
Efficient, though.
Right.
Hey,
Get the job done.
Yeah.
It's going to go one way or the other.
Yeah.
No
I'm-
bullshitting around here.
Exactly. Because, I mean, like, if she starts to drown, then, yeah, you pick her up. But, like, she doesn't know that.
But when I heard this when I was like 8,
No, yeah, that's fucked up.
it was like,
You're basically telling her, hey, I don't like you,
Yeah.
and I will put you into danger if I have to.
Yeah. Which is, like, the opposite of what, parents...
Is that how he taught you to
do.
drive? Just throw the keys at you when you're 12? Like, go get out there.
Yeah.
go get me some smokes.
That's different, though, right?
A little different. Parents are fucking weird. I know this because both of mine and both of Kate's were at my house last weekend for a birthday party.
Mm-hmm.
The little one's birthday.
That was the first time they'd met each other?
Yes.
Dude, that's always weird.
What was cool about it, and there was a moment where you and I, Josh, were standing on the back porch, and we overheard my dad and Kate's dad talking.
Oh, dude, I immediately texted you.
What do you guess they were talking about?
The yard.
Close.
Very close.
Very close.
What's the number one thing Dad's
Oh, the
bond
grill.
over?
No.
Oh, dang it.
The weather.
The weather.
Oh, my God. Okay. Yep. I was 2 for 3.
I was hearing two strangers talk about the weather.
Like they were old friends.
What's it?
Like they were
Sure.
fucking meteorologists.
Right.
They knew what was...
It starts out with, man, sure is hot.
Yep. Exactly.
And then the other one's like,
Yep.
mm-hmm. Yesterday was fine.
And then you have to step it up a notch. You go,
Yes, you're fine.
might rain later.
Yep.
It escalates to rain.
Yeah.
To rain chances.
Oh, yeah.
I believe I heard one of them go, yeah, it's supposed to get up over the hundreds next week. Gonna burn the hell out of us.
Yep. I'm sure it was my dad talking about rain. That man
Yeah.
loves rain. He loves rain.
And in Oklahoma, that conversation could lead to, like, well, might have tornadoes next week.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Oh, well, then you always get that
the next
one.
logical
Yeah.
step.
Yeah. And
But
then
then-
it's like, you got a basement? You
Yeah.
got a shelter?
Moving on to safety.
Oh, yeah.
Somewhere to go to. But then
Uh-huh.
you always end it with the joke that every Oklahoman knows. Well, it's Oklahoma.
Mhm.
Wait 5 minutes and the weather will change. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go inside now.
Well, then before they went inside, I was inflating this 7 or 8 foot tall purple gorilla
Oh, boy.
that shot water out of its mouth. So you blew it up,
Mm-hmm.
and then there was a little area on the chest that you hooked up a hose, and a little tube went inside the inflated part to its
Yeah.
mouth, and you staked it down in the ground. It's large. It's like one of those things. It's like a mini version of what you see in front of a car lot.
It's 8
Right.
foot tall.
Yeah. And yeah, you turn the water on, sprays a mist out of its mouth. Beautiful, fun for
Yeah.
kids to run around under.
Mhm.
What is it with kids and running around underwater?
I don't know.
I had the trashy version of that when I was a kid. The sprinkler. Did you ever play in the
Oh,
sprinkler?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I saw one worse. I was eating breakfast at my house the other morning, and where breakfast nook is where we eat, it faces the window so we can see out to the street. And this kid, a couple of houses down, I could see her out in their front yard. And I'm just staring at this kid. And I look at Diana and I'm like, okay, that probably looked creepy because I'm staring at a kid.
Yeah, in your breakfast nook of all places. But this kid is just holding a hose.
Just holding a hose just on. And just like looking sad, like, what am I supposed to do with this? Like their dad goes, just go turn on the hose.
Yeah.
And then she's trying to figures out how to put her finger over the thing to make it mist.
Yeah.
Oh, changed her whole world.
Yeah.
Good. She starts like swirling it around. I'm like, there you go.
Yeah.
You got a sprinkler though, bro?
Yeah.
Come on.
Dude, I remember doing that all the time. Like, you get the hose and then you don't do the finger thing. You just fucking
lasso it.
Yeah,
well,
like
you make
lasso.
like a 40-foot lasso with the water trail.
Yeah, you think you're so cool.
To see how big you can get that Joker. It's awesome.
You did a super dad thing too after it was either before or after because you had the air compressor.
Right.
And you kicked it on. You were like 2 feet away from Josh, who's just like sitting there on his phone. And not that you were like on your phone the whole time or anything, but like at the time. And I'm like 7 feet away from this. I look over and I see you with the thing and I'm like, he's going to fucking shoot. He's going to shoot Josh in the head with this air compressor. 100%. What do you do? And like Josh like turns around, but like not fully to be able to see you.
Yeah.
So you do it again.
Just in case you didn't know what that was the first time. Well, then after that, I went over and I filled up this gorilla, which the inflation hole was right where its asshole would be.
Hell yeah.
It's like, come on.
Yeah.
Who designed this?
They knew what they was doing.
Yeah.
You gotta have fun.
So so we got parents going in and out of the back door, and I'm standing back there, and it took a while to blow this thing up. It was huge. And my dad comes out, and I'm standing there like baking in the sun.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, what the hell are you doing to that thing?
Mm-hmm.
You just got the fucking jewel on the dad crown with that joke, man.
Yeah.
Like none higher.
You did hump it though.
I did grab its hips and like, I was like, and then I realized there were kids around, and I was like, I probably shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
I'm learning here.
Yeah.
A few minutes later, Kate's dad comes out. Hey, Robbie, what are you doing to that thing?
Oh my god.
It was like a glitch in the dad matrix.
It was.
They just like
and it was a glitch in my matrix too, because I grabbed it
and did the same
I
thing.
did a few pumps. Just a few pumps.
Yeah.
I looked around, there wasn't any kids around.
Yeah.
A few pumps.
Mm-hmm.
But there was a lot of dadisms. But it's nice because I've been real busy the last few weekends. After the party was over, we had a great time. People came, gifts were nice, food was eaten. Afterwards, after Kate and I cleaned up the house on Sunday, we both just did that classic, like, two parents falling on the couch at the same time and going, ah.
Yeah.
The house was clean.
Mm-hmm.
Party's over.
It was
And
a
we
good
could
party.
relax, man. It was fun.
You got so many pizzas.
How much leftover pizza?
Was
did
it
you have?
All-Star Pizza?
All American.
All American. Shout out to All American.
Yeah.
For just
If you're over in our
doing
neck of
work.
the woods, I think there's one in Edmond too.
Mhm.
Hit up
That's
All
great.
American Pizza.
Yeah.
Cheap, good
Cheap and
pizza.
good. Yeah.
Best breadsticks.
I bought, dude, their sticks remind me of the shuttle.
Does.
The pizza shuttle.
Yeah, it's
Cheese-
like
Dude,
pizza
the
shuttle in the
cheesy
city,
bread.
pretty much.
Pizza shuttle. Last weekend, I got some pizza shuttle. Forgot about their cheesy breadsticks. That's just a fucking cheese pizza.
It's
cut
good.
different,
Yeah.
and it's amazing.
It's a dummy thick cheese pizza.
Oh, dummy thick.
cut into
dude.
squares, bro.
2 C's.
Put it in your mouth.
Mhm.
Okay.
I got 9 pizzas.
Mhm.
No, I got 8 pizzas.
Yeah.
I thought it was just the right amount of pizza. We had one. We took the pieces out of the boxes that were
Combine them all into one
combined
box.
them into one multi-flavored pizza.
Yeah.
Was there one large pizza
It was
left?
one large pizza, all flavors, all colors, all shapes and sizes. Brought it all together.
Nice. And you just had to throw
Dine on
out
it.
7 boxes.
Yeah. I put them in my car. That was the weird thing too. Trash day. This is so dad. Trash day ran on a certain day, so our trash can was full because we were doing so much house cleaning that we filled up our big dumpster outside, or our medium-sized dumpster outside. So I took all the trash from the party in my car
Oh,
to the work dumpster and
Yeah.
threw it out. Well, there was like some old shit in there, and it
Yeah.
made my car stink. And I'm
Aw.
like, yeah, I keep my shit pretty tight.
yeah.
Stunk so bad.
Mm-hmm.
So, but it's gone now.
Yeah.
Went away.
Nice. So, Robbie.
Oh, one more thing about the party.
Uh-huh.
I felt like we had the food game down right.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Like, got some pizza,
Mhm.
made 3 kinds of Kool-Aid, had a couple pops.
Yeah.
The Kool-Aid pitchers were labeled the
Labeled?
appropriate flavor.
We had
Yeah.
chocolate cake, vanilla cupcakes. Kept it simple, affordable.
Not gonna lie, when I will say this, I was kind of taken aback by the party a little bit. You did presents before lighting the candles or on the birthday cake.
Oh, is that backwards? Is that bass backwards?
I'm a
traditionalist.
traditional man. You do the lighting of the candles, blow it out, happy birthday, get a slice of cake, then you do the presents. But I liked it. It kind of jazzed it up a little bit.
Well, we called in an audible.
Yeah.
Because of the swimming
Yeah.
aspect.
Sure.
We had a kiddie pool in the back. We had the gorilla that I fucked twice in the back, ready to go.
Right.
The kids wanted to get wet,
They sure did.
so we got the eating and the presents out of the
They
way
let
so they
them
could go
water gun.
play.
So when your lady says,
Oh yeah, water gun.
she goes, "There's cake," and on my mind, I can hear myself in my head go, "That better fucking be chocolate cake." And then she goes, "It's chocolate cake and vanilla cupcakes." I'm like, "Damn right."
Did you get a piece of cake?
I didn't get to get a piece of cake.
Why? Why do you torture yourself?
I don't know. I
got one of
I
both.
want to judge. Yellow cake. Again, I think I said it on the podcast before. Yellow cake is for poor people.
Add it to the list.
I didn't know
I got yellow.
I'm gonna fight you, dude.
Yellow
What?
onions.
Yellow cake is the most disgusting. I don't like spongy yellow cake. It makes
But
me think
you
that
like-
I'm eating a Dollar Tree.
a Dollar Tree.
Like a Dollar Tree sponge. Like it's
So you
gross.
like little kid style chocolate cake?
No. Give me a yes. Give me a chocolate cake with very minimal amount of icing. Don't slather the whole thing. Just a little bit of icing.
I ain't talking death by chocolate here.
No, just a little bit.
I think you just don't like cake.
I'm a pie man. I think I said it before on the show. Every year for my birthday since I was a little kid, I got the giant cookie cake. The chocolate chip cookie cake.
That's for poor people.
No, dude. That
No,
shit is
they're
bomb.
expensive.
They're real expensive.
For what you get,
Dude,
cost per bite. When you
That's very
drop
true.
it down to a CPB analysis,
uh-huh.
they're expensive.
They
Yeah,
are.
but,
The
like,
big
no
ones
damn
are like
sheet cake.
$30.
If your poor mom gets just like a roll
Okay.
of
yeah, some like Pillsbury, and then puts it on a pizza pan and
Yeah.
puts it in the oven.
It's like when you try to make your own pizza crust. It's all, hey, I call it artisan.
Yeah.
What is that? What's that style called?
like off-centered.
it's like an egg shaped.
yeah,
A
it's
square egg.
artisan.
yeah.
no.
No, you just don't know how dough works, and that's fine.
Yeah,
But
you got to roll the dough.
yeah,
Yeah, but like you guys had the snack game on point,
Mhm.
and it made me think of like summertime snacks. Like what's the the pool, the kiddie pool you have out there, it took me forever to figure out what it was. It's a watermelon.
Mhm.
Yeah.
You can only eat watermelon in the summertime. If you're eating watermelon in December, you're a fucking psychopath.
Right? I don't know if
Hot
I'd go
takes
that
from you
far.
right
Yeah,
now.
I don't know if I'd go that far, but I will say it's a little odd.
It's a little
Yeah.
odd. It's weird.
It's a seasonal fruit.
It is a seasonal fruit.
I would say watermelon might be. You're setting the bar high.
I think that's probably number one on summer snacks. Second, fucking freeze pops. Summertime, those little plastic.
Oh yeah,
frozen flavored ice.
the sleeve of Kool-Aid
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
you eat.
yeah,
so
for me,
good.
it was,
I love 'em.
It was
Yeah.
Otter Pops. You know, had the gang of the Otter Pop gang on the box.
I was a flavor ice kind of
flavor
guy.
ice kid.
Yeah. Same.
I got another one to add to the summer snacks list, which Kate and I did twice the weekend of the party. Once on Friday and once on Sunday or Saturday, whatever. I dusted off the old grill.
Oh,
Literally my
God.
old grill because I just got a new one. Thank you, Scott Finney. Brought me a grill. Grilled up some fucking dogs.
Dude.
Classic Grill Mark hot dogs,
I'm
man.
glad
That's
you're
a
putting-
summer treat
I'm
right
glad you're
there.
putting that under summer snacks because I don't think a hot dog's a meal.
No, I ate 4.
Right?
Then
I
it's
don't
a
eat
meal.
4. I don't eat 4 hamburgers or
Yeah.
4 bowls of spaghetti
No.
or 4,
Yeah,
servings
you
of
go to a
pizza.
cookout, you'll have like a burger and some chips. You're not going to go make a second burger. But with dogs, you'll eat about 4 or 5 hot dogs.
A dog is like the sidecar to the hamburger. If you think about
It
it, it
is.
really is.
It is.
Like you can eat it, you can have it, but you're gonna have more than one. But it really accompanies when I go to my dad's and he makes burgers and dogs, I get one of each.
Yeah.
And you eat the hot dog first, then you eat the hamburger.
Yeah, it's your appetizer.
Yes. My dad,
Hot dogs are the appetizers
No.
of the grill world.
dude, my dad, anytime I go out there and he's grilling out, let's say he's grilling out a beautiful slab of ribs or a big brisket on his smoker. Every time I go out there, he'll be outside manning the grill. I walk around the side of the house and he'll have a loaf of bread. I probably told the story on the podcast before, but he'll have a loaf of bread sitting on the table, and he'll be like, come over here and get you an hors d'oeuvre. And he'll hand me hot off the grill, a hot link, a grilled char-marked, busted open, caramelized hot link. Drop it on a bender back piece of white bread. The only condiment, barbecue sauce.
What?
Yep. No mustard, nothing.
And you fold it like a taco, right?
Yeah. What kind of madman folds it like a, what would you call that? Taco is when the 2 points meet at the top.
Yeah.
Diagonal. A diagonal fold. I don't do a horizontal fold.
No. You're just going to... The integrity of the bread is lost at that point.
I mean, you're eating...
Hors d'oeuvre.
Yeah. Come get you an hors d'oeuvre. And we'll eat one together like we're two kings.
So, okay. So when you eat these hot dogs as snacks, I'm assuming minimal condiments.
I do...
He said there's only one, barbecue sauce.
Well, no, that's at my dad's.
That's on these. I'm talking about like... No. When you're knocking back 4 dogs.
Okay. Yeah. When I'm knocking back 4 dogs, I do a little squiggle of ketchup and a little squiggle of mustard, and that's it. I don't put cheese on it.
Classic.
Relish. I like to make the squiggle, man. I've almost perfected my squiggle.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I can get it. I got it down. But
once you do
a
that,
method.
you're a true dad.
Right. Like you unlock, like your shoes just turn white. A cell phone on a clip.
Very comfortable.
Yeah, appears on your belt.
Yeah, your shorts get like 4 inches shorter.
Yeah.
It's like Voltron, Dadtron.
Yeah.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
I put mustard on one side and then dice up dill pickles on the other side. That's normally my go-to.
Oh, okay. You split her down. I was always more of like the I wasn't an ice cream kid, but I definitely like colder, like the Freezy Pops, the push pop with the stick.
Flintstones, the orange one.
Flintstones push. It's like sherbet on a stick, pretty much.
Yeah, that's good stuff.
Real good stuff.
Going back to the hot dog thing real quick. I don't see people like gathered around the fire in a wintry, snowy cabin eating hot dogs.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
No.
Now on turkey, on the other hand, is kind of a wintertime. I'm not talking a turkey sandwich. I ain't talking turkey.
Yeah.
I ain't talking a sandwich. I'm talking the whole bird.
Yeah.
Oh,
hot turkey.
You don't eat sliced turkey. I think you get November and December for that. After that, it's...
Unless you go to a wedding or something like that, a funeral.
Yeah.
Like there's the turkey exception.
The turkey
wedding,
exception.
Funeral.
Yeah.
You know, bar mitzvah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you don't see that a lot.
Like you don't serve up a turkey for Valentine's Day or the 4th of July.
Right.
No, you really... Honestly, mostly it's just Thanksgiving. Christmas is saved for the ham. You want that honey baked ham on Christmas. I'm a vegetarian. I haven't had a honey baked ham in God knows how long, but damn, it does.
Does it smell good?
Oh my God, it smells so good.
When I lived with Connor Tapscott, when we lived like on like 50 something May, we would have parties there every now and then, and like I like to cook for people, right? But like I don't know how many people are going to show up. I know how many people I've invited, and I have no idea how many people Connor is going to invite. So in my head, I'm like, there's going to be a fuckload of people here. What can I make that'll feed them all? So I would cook like in the oven a whole ham, and I would make this it was like brown sugar, pineapple juice, honey glaze.
So you make like a Hawaiian ham.
Yeah, I'd make like a whole dank ass glazed ham, and if I knew we were gonna party that night, I would just put that in like the afternoon.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
so be ready when you're like a little lit.
Yeah. Yep.
Damn, dude.
So like when people would show up,
I want to eat ham drunk.
And I'd just like, yeah, dude. And it was like I would like pre-slice it so I can put wedges of like pineapple. So then you get a little snack with your ham.
So the ham's the bottom and the pineapple's on the top.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you're mixing now. You're going summertime snack, winter treat. You're putting them together.
Yeah, dude.
You're taking the 2 seasons
and combining them.
Yes, sir.
You're bridging the gap.
First time I ever did it, people were like, "What the fuck? Like this is awesome!" And like have a bunch of paper plates, and like really, since it was like pre-sliced, you can just like grab pieces off,
grab and go.
Yeah.
Imagine back in the day when we used to party at the Gatewood House. Mm-hmm. This was like your classic. They were ragers. There were a lot of people there. Everybody was getting very fucked up, having a great time, being wild, and in some cases violent.
Mm-hmm.
Never me, though. I was a lover, not a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine if you were there. You know, it's like Party Rockers Anthem is blasting, or like Daft Punk Around the World or something like that.
Mhm.
What was usually jamming?
And then you smelled that ham, dude. Like you were like 3 like vodka and whatever you had in for the night, or some beers. Pineapple?
Yeah.
Grilled pineapple? Is that a honey glaze?
And then fucking Vaughn pulls a fucking ham out of the oven. Like, shit, that thing would have gotten devoured.
Oh my God. It would have
Always.
It would have looked like a pack of hyenas on a zebra.
No, but no plates needed. Our faces would just be drizzled in ham juice and pineapple glaze. And
Dude.
look, you just jerked off.
Taking ham shots.
ham
SoCo and
for-
ham.
Oh God.
You actually use a piece of ham as the cup.
And then you eat the ham.
Yeah, you gotta eat the ham.
You gotta eat the ham. Everybody knows that.
So the one thing I need to improve on the child's party planning committee is the tunes. Because one thing we lacked was like some throwback summer. I kept telling Kate, like, we got to put some like 90s hip hop. I'm just going to be as white as possible.
Sure.
Let's put some 90s hip hop on there. Be fun.
I will say my number one summer jam of all time, it's Summertime by DJ Jazzy Jeff and the Fresh Prince. That fucking...
Wow.
That every time that song starts, I'm like, it's fucking summertime.
Does it
I
have
feel
the,
it.
Does it have the classic 90s synth? It's like...
Yeah.
And it gets
Yeah,
like
yeah,
really,
yeah,
really
it gets
high.
real high.
Yeah.
And the video
Snoop
just-
Dogg synth.
Just people just dancing at a fucking cookout.
Yeah.
Like, I love that shit.
Dude.
It's my favorite summertime jam.
Mine might be, and the only reason I say this is because I remember riding around on my bicycle, like my first BMX, my good BMX, not a cheapie, like a GT dyno, blah,
Sure.
blah, blah,
Yeah.
with my little neighborhood bike gang I ran around with when I was like 13, 14 years old.
You're in a bike gang, huh?
I was,
Nice.
yeah. They called me the GT Performer. Do you know that?
Because that was the name of your bike?
Yeah, no, they
Nice.
called me gay. I remember driving around on that bike with my Walkman on, fresh batteries in there,
Mm-hmm.
and damn it, I forgot the name of the fucking song. It'll come right back to me. It was by Snoop Dogg.
Gin and Juice?
Nope,
My name is?
nope. It's a deeper cut. Oh no. Dang. Oh no. Let Me Ride by Dr. Dre.
Yeah, dude.
There's something about it. 'Cause that's the one that has like the George Clinton sample at the
Yeah.
end. Yeah, that one, man.
Nice.
If I hear songs from that era,
Dude.
including Snoop Dogg,
None
Ice
But a G
Cube,
Thing's a good summer jam, too.
it makes me feel 14 again. Anytime I hear that style of synth
Yeah.
or production
Yeah.
or those lyrics, it's insane, dude.
Nice.
Yeah.
But Let Me Ride is such a dope song. It just reminds me of like you just kick back in your Cadillac, top down, summertime.
Yeah.
Let me ride.
Nice.
Lynn Steal My Sunshine, too. That's a pretty
Nice.
summertime jam. Or anything by Fatboy Slim reminds me of summertime.
Is that like,
Praise You. That's the big summer. Like, that'll take me to summer of 99, like that.
all right, you got a summertime jam, Dylan?
Yeah. Ours are all very different because
Right.
I am a little younger than you
Yeah.
guys. Mine, what it was in high school, and I'm about to start listening to them again, was Death from Above. Listened to a lot of Death from Above, and the first Kid Cudi record, and the first MGMT record.
Two of the three that I know,
Yeah.
and I would definitely agree that those are like summertime.
Yeah.
Summertime sounds.
Yeah.
Summer
Mhm.
jams.
It was, I just remember like I was in high school, and like one of my like best friends and I would like get in my like 89 Eclipse and just like bump that shit being way too high driving around,
Yeah.
and you know, like have your girlfriend in the car and stuff like that, and like everyone's just like, you know, singing tunes.
Totally.
And yeah, it was like super rad. And I guess like back then probably like a Soft Bulletin by the Lips.
There's
but-
always that album of the summer for you and your group of friends that you would just always just blare. Anytime you're in a car together, getting stoned or going to a party or wherever. It's just like that's the album you put on this, put that shit on, dude.
Yeah.
And you'll listen to the whole fucking thing together.
Mm-hmm.
And you know, one summer it was the Format self-titled record.
Yeah.
And then the other one was Sugar Colts, Palm Trees and Power Lines. I swear to God, you can talk to anybody in that group and they'll still be like, the fucking bumps, dude.
Yeah. But now it's so sad because now my summertime jams are what I mow to.
What are you mowing to?
Well, in my head at least, last time I went out to mow, like I had my mowing clothes on. You know, I got like my mowing shoes.
Yeah.
My mowing socks.
Get your cutoff shorts.
I had some tall socks because I didn't have tall socks. Usually I wear tall socks because the weed eater just really rips up your shins. You know, like the kicking the shit out of the weed eater. As I'm walking off the back porch, I got my shades on, just took a little medicine, ready to murder this lawn. I felt like I was walking in slow motion down the steps and
little fucking crease.
Yes. Like I'm slow, and like I look at the camera and I like pull my glasses down.
Yeah.
Mind the flag over there, red, white, and blue. It was. I was feeling patriotic.
Yeah, man.
I was feeling a little patriotic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry, but I was like, man,
You
I
eating
am the
dogs the next
fortunate
day?
son, or whatever the fuck that song is. It fortunate son?
Son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the fortunate son. And I was full of fucking hot dogs.
Yeah.
Full of Nope.
I was full of it. All right, I was full of a lot of things, pride and hot dogs.
there.
I love that old play.
Pride, prejudice, and hot dogs.
Just pride and hot dogs.
Man. Yeah, I don't when I mow I just get really aggravated.
Yeah.
Me and my wife had a conversation the other day, like, so do we really want to buy a house, or we just wait till our dogs die and just get a nice condo somewhere?
Wow.
Because fuck mowing yards, dude. That shit. I know we talk about loving mowing, but
I was
man,
gonna say, if you're playing boys bingo, you can dob that one off. Mowing, mowing's on the list. Mowing and rain.
I'm starting to not like it, and it's because of my yard specifically. My backyard grows so fast, so tall that I have to literally weed eat my entire yard down before I can mow my yard. And fuck that.
And fuck doing it every weekend.
Every weekend. If I skip a week, oh boy. So fuck yards. I'm all about that loft apartment life. That's what I really want. It's like just to have a nice like loft apartment.
Yeah, you're like, man, I got fucking better things to do, like play in a cover band or just like be not around the house.
Not around the house. But with the dog, then you have to take that. And here's how lazy we are. We're like, I don't want to go downstairs and take it out every time it's got a shit. Fuck that.
No, I want to let it out. I want to let it out. We have a puppy now, and I think about that all the time when because I have an old dog, and she's old, she's blind, she ain't going anywhere. She's not an adventurous lady at this point in her life. And so I just let the puppy out in the back, and I'm like, that puppy's gonna get out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna lose a dog.
Yeah.
And oh boy, do I have a lot on the line with this dog. This is the first dog that mattered to anybody else but me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And it's a tiny little black Shih Tzu. It looks like a little shadow. It's
So
like,
now you have to like go out with it.
I gotta take. And here's the thing: Kate gets eaten up by mosquitoes in the backyard. I don't get bitten by them as bad. I guess it's just guess I'm just too sweet. So I have to take the dog out at night, which I don't mind. It's my chore. It's my part of raising a dog together.
Yeah.
But at night, you got to keep an eye on that thing, because even with my back porch lights on,
Well, like you said,
It'll
it's a
slink
tiny
away.
black Shih Tzu.
Yeah.
You won't see
you
it.
do it with a flashlight? It's like
I have before. I don't want a fucking owl to come down and grab
That
it.
dog.
my god.
That dog gets a shadow.
Kate has told
it's
me
lost.
a story like that. Yeah. Kate's told me a story about a little dog that got picked up by a hawk, because she's from the country, and like there's a lot of hawks making circles in the sky out there. And I guess a dog got like a Yorkie or something.
Happens all the time, man.
That's a fucking
Owls do that shit too. Owls will jack a dog.
like
fucked
just
up.
imagine if you guys lived out in the country and Kate's daughter just has this dog and she's just like, oh, I love this dog so much, caw, and then like that
right
dog,
in front of her.
Dude, yes, like that dog is gone now.
Talk about being a day ruiner.
Oh yeah.
And then you just watch it go away, and you just kneel down and you go, okay, sometimes in life.
Yeah.
That's when she has to learn about death.
Or you just go,
yeah.
ta-da! Made a dog disappear.
Thing is, can't bring it back.
No.
So,
Well, you can try to find one, but I don't know about that.
yeah.
You know what else reminds me of the summer, man?
What's that?
It always right before summer in school. Okay, did you guys ever have Super Kids Day in school?
No.
It was called other things.
At my school, it was called 89er Day.
89er Day.
Yeah.
I've heard it called something else. But I was driving past a school a couple of weeks ago, before summer went out, and on their little marquee, it said Super Kids Day, and I was like, holy shit, I forgot about, like, that was the funnest time of the year. Did you have, okay, so what it is you have an entire day off of school, and it's usually right before the end of school, to let you know, hey, we're kind of done.
Teachers are done.
We're done.
Yeah.
And it's an entire day where you're either outside or in the gym, and they've set up these little events, small stands, I guess, right? Like one would be like
in
stations.
grade school?
Stations, yeah, like relay, or one's like a relay race, one's like a 4-legged race,
What
one's
about
like a joust.
A 3-legged race. At my school, anyway, we did 3 legs, not 4.
Well, that's just running.
It's just 2 people running side by side.
I said 3-legged race.
You said 4.
Did I really?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
So
Either
4-legged
way,
race.
I like 4-legged race. What about this? The egg on the spoon.
Oh, egg on a spoon.
You got to carry the egg on the spoon
Yeah.
across a gopher-infested football
Egg on a
field.
spoon.
Oh my God.
That game where you throw a ball into a bigger, like a funnel, and it comes out.
That's
other
a
ends?
basketball.
Yeah. Wait, is it the one that's on the big stick?
Yeah, and it's
and
got
there's numbers.
Yeah, there's numbers, and there's
Oh,
four. Yeah.
fuck yeah.
Four square.
Some fucking, what's that called? Volleyball? No, not volleyball. What's
tetherball.
Tetherball.
Dude.
Jump rope. A lot of jump rope.
I'm trying to think of what else we did. I think we did one, and this always seemed a little sexual, but you'd have to pass an orange. You'd have to hold it under your chin.
Yeah.
And you'd have to pass it to the next. It was like an orange
The way you're
relay
doing your
race.
neck like this, like you pass someone out.
You fucking choke out a classmate, and then the teacher has to revive them.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Super fun game.
Yeah, super dead kids day.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I love that. We had one year a greased pig. We had to It was a greased baby pig. This sounds so country.
Yeah.
A greased baby pig.
Yeah, and you had to catch it.
Well, no, it had a little bow on its tail, and the kid that grabbed the pig and got the bow off the pig's tail got $25.
What?
And I was that boy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice.
I got the 25 smackers. I caught the greased pig.
Nice.
We had one that was it was like a, so you know in like front yards of like country moms, there's those wood cutout silhouettes of like a cowboy leaning against something, or a lady with her bloomers coming up.
Yep.
It was something like that, but it was a cow's ass, like the back end of a cow.
Nice.
And then there was these things that looked like cow shit.
Yeah.
It was called cow chip toss, and whoever gets it closest to the cow's legs wins.
Yep. We had a cow chip toss. I tossed some shit back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember the kid being like, "This is gross.
Yeah.
I'm literally throwing shit. Am I supposed to get it back in the cow's asshole? Is that like,
That'd be a fun game. Just
put the shit back in the ass."
Pin the shit in the asshole. I'm trying to think of others. Me, I loved Super Kids Day,
Oh, yeah.
89ers Day.
It was the best.
So great. Not what would be called cultural appropriate now, though, because like we had to like dress up like Native Americans or settlers.
Oh, yeah.
And we had like a parade. We had a little parade at school, and like kids would get their little red wagons and make like a covered wagon out of it.
We had something like this was super
really neat though.
Super
It was
Kids Day was
fun.
for like, it was the health of the kid or whatever. Like same like the jump rope for heart and all that shit.
Oh,
See, but we did have we called ours Land Run Day.
Yeah.
And you dress like a cowboy.
Did
and
you have to
had
do
like
a land run?
land run, do a covered wagon. where you-
Popsicle stick?
Yep.
That sounds awesome.
That was tight.
Yeah.
They release all the kids out into the football field, and you have a popsicle stick with your last name on it, and you'd have to go stake your land. Or you had 4 popsicle sticks, and you had to go stake your land. And of course, the bullies were taking up like 20 yards. But
Sure.
Right.
I just wanted what was mine. I just wanted
Yeah.
four hots in a cot, a little plot.
I remember
I needed it.
I asked the teacher, like, so this is going to be historically accurate. So can I be a boomer then? Can I
There
go
you
ahead
go.
of everybody, sneak in,
Yeah.
get a lawyer buddy, and like kind of steal the land people? Because that happened. No, Josh, you can't be a boomer.
Wasn't historically accurate then.
Lame.
Not my land run.
So I want to go back to the 8-foot gorilla real quick. There was
Sure.
another dad. Well, not really a dad. The dads got me thinking about it when they said, "Hey, what are you doing to that thing?"
Mhm.
Hey, and then Jake, "Hey, what are you doing to that thing?"
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, yeah. So it got me to thinking. I had a little time to reflect after this party, and I started to get a little serious about things. What does it all mean? My purpose in life, or most importantly, if I had to fuck an animal, like if I had to,
Oh man.
like
At gunpoint.
if Hitler had my parents and had a gun to their head,
Some weird like
That's
alternate
what we used to
timeline.
say growing up all the time. What if Hitler had had a gun to your parents' head?
Yeah.
Like that was like you're combining several evils.
Yeah, like so, so many bad things.
Parents are evil, guns are evil, Hitler's evil.
Hitler's very evil.
Killing someone's evil.
Yeah.
Hostage situations are evil.
Yeah. Yeah. Let them go.
What I just wanted to throw that out there and see what animal if you had to pick one.
What kind of question is this?
They say that a sheep's vagina is similar to a female vagina, so I guess I would say a sheep. Just being honest.
Out of all the animals in the animal kingdom,
The one that's closest vaginally, I guess.
is there a chart somewhere?
Yeah, I think it's a flow chart. It's like a flow chart of pussies.
Oh, man. What the fuck?
I don't know what you done, man. A monkey? Can you like a chimpanzee or something? They say that's how AIDS started. Like a person had sex with a chimpanzee.
Who did?
It was all over the news. It was all over the news.
That's true.
That somebody in it got blown to that. It said it got blown
It
up.
sounds so bad.
It got blown up to that. So it originated in Africa by this like ape that had some weird blood disease, and they said that it was one of those fucking bus folklore things that happen,
Right,
Where
yeah.
it's like actually it probably attacked somebody and it got in their bloodstream, but the game of telephone happens. Like no, this woman fucked a chimpanzee, and that's how you got AIDS, dude.
Yeah.
Like what?
I don't know.
I don't think so either.
Dylan?
I'm gonna like a
I've shot myself in the foot. So
like
you go
I'm
ahead.
gonna say like a leopard.
Whoa!
You know? Yeah.
Yeah.
That leopard's gonna fuck you up, dude.
Well, not if it's like a sexy leopard.
Right.
Are you gonna trank it?
No.
He's
No,
gonna
no,
charm
no.
it. He's
Yeah.
gonna charm it. He's
Charm
gonna buy
its
it a drink.
pants
I'm
off.
not gonna
Yeah.
rape it.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
You're gonna Cosby a leopard.
I didn't know that was like in play of this. I thought the animals were
no,
willing.
The animals are willing and able.
willing participant.
Okay. then-
Consensual. It's consensual bestiality.
okay. I'm gonna say
Love that band. They're playing at 89th Street next weekend.
I'm going with the leopard.
All right. I can see that, man.
Yeah.
They're kind of slinky and sexy. Yeah.
Silky.
I can see myself hanging out with a leopard. You know?
Oh, so you want to like post-coitus, like hang out, smoke a cigarette?
Yeah. I'm not just trying to.
Okay.
Yeah.
I can just see like a leopard
Trying
in
to
a
bang
red,
and leave.
Yeah.
like a leopard in like a pink silk robe after you fucked it.
Yeah. We're like hanging out in trees.
Yeah.
No, a leopard.
You're like cuddling.
no,
Yeah.
a leopard in a leopard print robe.
A human print robe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Robbie?
Well, we'll see you next week, guys.
Nope.
All right. I got mine. Like I said, I thought about it.
Yeah,
So I just wanted to go. I was going to say like a deer.
Okay.
Deer are kind of hot.
Yeah.
Right? Like, right?
Sure. You ever look at a deer's head on a wall at a fucking tchotchkes restaurant and want to be like, man, I probably mouth fucked that deer.
Well, I'm not talking about like an old. I'm talking like a young deer, like not a baby.
Whoa,
no.
hey,
Well, that's a doe.
Hey,
You're all right.
If it's learning how to walk, it's in the right position. Am I right, guys?
Okay, Epstein.
No, like a teenage deer,
A teenage deer.
a late teen,
doe, a deer, a teenage deer.
a late teen, early 20s in
Sure.
human years.
Sure, of age deer.
They still got to have the little white spots on the tail, like on the back of the
So
they're supple behind.
do you like beat off to Bambi or something? Is that
No,
like your thing?
no. I just
Only once.
if Hitler had my parents
Yeah.
with a gun to their heads,
Mm-hmm.
and he said he drew a curtain and he was like, behind this curtain, every animal known to man. And you had to pick one, but it was
Yeah.
just like Noah's Ark. They were all there, and there was a guy and a girl of each one. They were
Okay.
2 by 2.
You could choose.
You could choose.
Choose your own preference.
I would say like a beautiful white-tailed deer.
I don't know. I just keep thinking of that Chappelle bit where he's like, "You know how long it took me to train this monkey to suck my dick without peeling it."
Well, that's another weird thing. After I was thinking about which animal I'd have sex with the most, I thought about like the whole joke about like the dog licking peanut butter off your penis, and I thought,
Somebody had to have done that to make that a joke.
let's break this down mathematically.
I know a guy who did it.
You do.
Mm-hmm.
So out of the 3 of us, there's a 33% chance that you know somebody that did that. Because I don't know anybody that has ever admitted it anyways.
No.
I've never done it myself, just to clear the record here.
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
Have you ever had your dick licked by a dog?
No, I've never had my...
Any animal?
No.
You sure?
Not my dick.
Look me in the eye.
No.
Not my dick, just
Never
my
have.
asshole. Okay, so 33% of us in the room know a guy.
Yeah. That guy's a fucking trash can now, though. So
Wait. The guy who had a dog lick his genitalia is not doing too well? That's weird.
right?
We all had the kid, though, and I'm not going to name any names, but we all had the kid growing up, like the friend of a friend who was like, masturbated weird.
Like a hypersexual person?
Not even that, just like did weird shit, like you caught him beating off one too many times, or
I've never caught a friend jerking off.
you've never caught a
walked
friend
in on anyone jerking off.
I think I have, but like I didn't see anything, you know? So
Well, I had when I was in junior high,
yeah.
and I think the friend wanted to get busted.
Weird.
Like I think it was that weird thing. It's like one day at school you're like, I don't jack off. He jacks off.
Yeah.
And then the next day you're like, yeah, I fucking jack off. I'm a
Yeah.
man. Like,
Yeah.
of course. Like, I don't-
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy caught him jacking off in the gym. Like,
Or the classic school bus. Hey, do your parents know you jack off?
no, because I keep it secret.
Or yes, either way, you're
Yeah,
jacking off.
yeah.
You little jack offer.
Nothing wrong with it, no.
Okay.
I'm a 37-year-old man and I jack off.
This isn't gonna bode well for the like format, but we did know this dude in middle school who jacked off like this. Like
What would you
you're-
call that?
Like if you're putting a hat on your penis, that's what he did.
Well, okay, say you're going to twist off like a lid to something.
yeah.
But you got to make your hand in like a Pac-Man ghost shape.
Yeah, like you're opening a pickle jar.
Yeah. Okay.
And
That's
instead of that,
fat
but
dick.
then you're doing like a how a squid
Yes.
Yeah.
goes to the ocean.
Well, yes. Yes.
Yeah, or like an alien would
Jellyfish.
suck your brains out.
I can see why
Like
that
a
might feel
Cthulhu.
good because all the nerve around the head there could be nice.
I'm gonna try it.
I'll try it out.
I'm gonna try it.
Never too late to learn a new technique.
Oh, I've always
Yeah.
tried. Anytime any kid said anything about any way of jerking off, I tried it.
What
Yeah.
you do is you hold it like you're like Homer strangles Bart Simpson, and then you take your other hand and you slap it down right on the head.
No,
Feels good.
I don't think so, Tim.
Supposedly, it feels like a deer vagina.
Can I take back mine? I don't.
No.
I don't want to fuck any animal. Let's put that out categorically. I don't want to fuck any animal.
Okay. Well,
Not Trent Reznor over here.
hey, if you're listening to the show and you got an animal, hey, if you've never emailed the show, let me give you a little proposal here.
Yeah.
Start right now.
Start right now with emailing us the animal you'd like to have sex with the most.
And maybe find a nice like JPEG image. Send for
A
that.
nice centerfold, high res, please.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you what, if you do email us, we'll keep you anonymous. I just want to hear some other hot animals out there. What is it, like the most eligible bachelorette animal?
Yeah.
edition?
Or bachelor.
Yeah, or bachelor.
Yeah.
Yeah, either way. I don't know. Oh, great. Okay.
Sexy animals. How did we get here?
I don't. Oh, the fucking the gorilla, of course.
Oh yeah.
Thanks, Dad.
That thing is cool, by the way. I'll say that the gorilla is pretty cool.
Since then, I've used it as like a
Gorilla's pretty cool.
lawn sprinkler. I just move
Just
it around.
different
like,
areas of the lawn.
Yeah, I'm like, this is the coolest sprinkler. If I would have had that when I was a kid.
Yeah.
No, what you do is you put it on a skateboard, right, and let the pressure of the water.
Push the
Push it
gorilla
or- yeah.
backwards down the street.
Then you just got like a cool ass skating gorilla.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Now that's a sexy animal.
Oh yeah.
A gorilla that can do a kickflip. Shit.
I'm getting hot already.
Where it was set up, it was like spraying directly by where the door is to my apartment. So there was like no way for me to not get wet.
Just wet.
Also, I was getting blasted by
All the kids.
Like Kate's little girl got one of those like it was like it's a water gun, but it's really just like a tube that you
It's
put
a giant,
in the water.
like a straw,
and
and you push and you pull
It's
it
like
up.
a
and-
huge syringe,
Yeah.
a water
Yeah.
blaster
Yeah.
syringe. Yeah.
and then Matt's daughter got a super soaker, and they were both just shooting me the entire time. It
well,
was,
then there
it was
were a
hilarious.
couple other kids, and they had like pistols.
Oh,
And
I grabbed two of those pistols.
when I
So
saw
you're
those,
dual wielding?
Oh yeah.
when I saw those pistols, I was like, those pieces of shit aren't going to go very far. Those things had some
So
reach.
far.
They were decent.
They were
Decent.
cool.
Packed a real punch.
It made me think of like having water guns when I was a kid, and like our water pistols were Bullshit. Those things leak all. I noticed you had a little leak on your pants when you came back when you filled one up.
That's incontinence.
Oh, okay. But because they don't have those little like shitty plastic tabs that go on the butt of the gun.
Well, but then the Super Soaker came out, and that was just like I remember my first Super Soaker 50, the green and yellow.
Yeah,
dude, game changer.
Mm-hmm.
And then it would like the friends would up the antes. Then somebody'd get the 100. Then somebody'd get the 200. Then
Didn't
the
they
500.
have like a CO2 powered one that like?
I don't know about that, but I got the
dangerous.
Super Soaker 1000 one year that was like something out of Alien, where it had a handle on top that you pulled back to shoot the water out of two nozzles. It had a fucking backpack.
Like that scene in Judgment Day where Schwarzenegger's got that Gatling gun just mowing people down.
I just felt like Judge Dredd just mowing them down with water.
Yeah.
It was awesome.
You're going to water the fuck out of these plants.
You repeat it?
No, but I do remember when I saw The Offspring in 1997 or 98, a band called the Joy Killer opened for them.
Mm-hmm.
And they came out and they were squirting people with green and yellow Super Soaker 50s. And I remember hearing like a game of telephone. I heard there's piss in there. Psst, hey, there's piss in there. Hey, there's piss in there. I heard it. And I was like, ugh, I'm glad I'm not up front.
Yeah.
I get squirted with roadie piss. Disgusting.
Road piss.
Road piss.
All right, we got to wrap it up. It's time to go.
All
Hey,
right.
and if you're gonna fuck an animal, you should wrap it up.
I'm gonna get on Wikipedia and find.
sure.
I'm gonna find a runner-up for next week's show. I'm gonna present them like Miss America.
Is that the new format of the show? Just like hot animals.
I think we started off from here on out. Every episode, we name a hot animal.
Yeah.
Now let's just leave it tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just,
That's probably keep it contained.
Yeah. That way, if this one episode gets deleted, we're good.
Yeah.
You know,
we're great.
Yeah.
no need to spread it around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, we'll see you next week.
Bye.